They keep out the clips, they repair. When they come back after 5, they just put it over there. It's very, very unique, and you make money because the extensions is completely repaired. They have the natural waves, and the most important part, the cuticular is closed. And the last one, and it's very unique and profitable. We apply any kind of keratin with heat, without heat, I'm sorry. Why? Because you know about the keratin, right? The keratins are very popular now in the United States, but 4 years ago, no one doesn't know. They come from Brazil, and the history is very simple, profitable. They don't care about beauty. They don't care about to have a healthy hair. They just care about to have a 3 days. You need to go home and then wash your hair. And what happened? After 3 days, you have a completely damaged hair. People, okay, you need to buy again, you need to go back to the salon, you make money. But what happened? People are scary now. I don't know if you hear about NBC or ABC or these Brazilian blowouts, bad publicity. People, they are scary now. But it's good for me because in this business, no one cares about to have a hair. They just want to have a profitable business. I am in another industry. It's more like a gold green, my industry. It's very important to present myself. I have just 1 year in this industry. I'm not in this beauty industry, and I'm very open. I open minds. When I go to, for example, to Paris, or Belgrade, or Russia, or Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, people say, Joel, what is your history about this business? Very simple. I open minds. My real background is finance. I graduated from Harvard University 12 years ago. I have a different venture business. In any kind of business, people say you are crazy. Yes, I am a little crazy because I opened my food restaurant online. Yeah, and I said tacos when I was in Harvard. I studied over there in Cambridge. I have a $5,000 a small business loan to the government, and I started selling tacos in the dormitories. Yes, after 1 year, and everything is true, believe it. After 1 year, I have a good wonderful sales, 3 restaurants and 1 catering business, and I was still a student and my PhD. After 2 years, I sold the restaurant for $2.2 million. Everything is in Wall Street, and the Crimson.com is an official newspaper. It is very hard because I have just almost 12 years speaking this language. It's not my main language. It's my accent, very Mexican. But the most important part, when I was there, I created an idea. I want to sell tacos online, and tacos was wonderful. I know over there that Facebook, Mark, that famous guy, he was there when it was, in 2000, 2003. I sell my venture for a lot of money, and then I start another one. I make loans to the gold green industry, especially renewable energy. When I received this technology in my office here in Beverly Hills, I found a wonderful industry and profitable. But the most important part, healthy. It's very, very important for me. I'm a guy who opened also the new ways to do business. For example, how much money you make hours in salons? 3,000, 2,000, But if you know how to repair hair, you make another, not 3,000, but at least 2,000. Why? Because everybody came here and say, okay, what kind of damage she has, for example? We can start now. I thought too much. What kind of hair she has? She has fine, medium, or afro hair? She has fine, medium. And what kind of damage she has?
Lots.
Oh, of course. And finally, and this is very important. And what kind of treatments we are doing in her hair? What kind of chemicals we are putting here? Chemicals make a difference. For example, it's not the same to put hair mask, hair refreshing mask, or keratinas, or just a conditioner. You can put whatever you want here. We can do something. We can do 4 different kind of treatments, and you see 4 different kind of results, outcomes. You will understand it. I would be glad to put Chrome and another brand if you want. If you have a kerastase here, you have a kerastase. What kind of brands or what kind of chemicals do you have?
Hair treatments.
Treatments, yes.
Oh, we don't have any treatments in there, but that's the only one that we
just have here. For me, the most important part is not the brands, but it's very common, to ask me for all these famous brands. For me, it's the labels, the ingredients. And we can start here. Water, the first ingredient. Second one, you can read here.
I cannot
Okay.
imagine.
Acetic acid, let me see here. Acetylic alcohol, they have alcohol here. I feel free to talk in the schools because it's no distributors, it's no salons owners who are scared. If I show them they have a very bad formulas, they hate me. They don't like the way I talk. But in the school you are more open and you are open to learn. Okay, they have almost 22 ingredients here. And I will be asking a couple of things. Do you think wonderful formula they need to have a 22 ingredients to repair hairs? No. Less ingredients is better. And this is very important. When you go out to do your duties, try to find a good formulas. It doesn't matter if it costs money. But you will be learned here very simple. We are putting this one too, and from this one. This is a hair mask, it's another brand. We don't sponsor, we don't promote these brands. This is the reason I open, to any kind of treatment we can put here, and you see the difference. Also, it's very common when you see a resource, the post-treatment is the most important part. Why? Because obviously, when they have a shampoos, if you have a very strong shampoo, takes like a 3 or 4 shampoos, everything is gone. You have a wonderful shampoo, very soft, and the most important part, less chemicals like frio sulfatos, paraben. You know what is paraben? Okay, paraben is to keep obviously longer the life of the shampoos. Shampoos is a wonderful industry. Why? Because if you go to CVS or Oscodrug, whatever, you can find shampoos and then color and then treatment, right? But the most important part is to find the right shampoo. 95% of shampoos are garbage. Why? Because they use sulfatos, they use alcohol and ammonia. They don't care. In the second element, for example, the first element, water. I love water. But the first element is around 60 to 70% of the formula. The second ingredient is around 10 to 50%. And the remaining is just 1 or 2, 3%. That's it. Some people, they put fragrance. Why? Because we're in business and people, it smells so good, my hair is clean. They put whatever the kind of champlain or, aloe vera. But this is not important. The important is to clean the hair in the proper way. There are 2 kinds of shampoos. One is for color, another one is for regular hairs, oil, regular, and dry. You need to find the right for your hair or for your client. In this case, your client. Formulas are unique. Why? Because they just change a little bit, but the results are completely different. Also, the consistency. Do you know how do you make shampoos and home? It's very simple. You just put water, you put sulfate, it's coming like a powder. You just make a mix, and then you put chloride, sodium. Do you know what is chloride, sodium? Salt. Salt. Shampoos, they have salt. Amazing. And you say, oh, this crazy guy just has 1 year in business. How they know everything? Very simple. I hired people in different industries, like a Vidal Sassoon, the famous guy, and I have pictures with Vidal Sassoon in London. And they teach me a lot of stuff. They teach me, first of all, to be honest. Open your mind, Joel. We destroy 2 generations because they make a lot of money with a name. His name, they told me, is around 78 years old, Vidal Sassoon. But he's very nice guy. They say, I'm going to pass away, Joel, probably in 5 years, but you are the new blood in this industry. And you have a wonderful product, but you need to be careful. Not because people, they will feed you, the industry, because this one is a multi-billionaire industry. You need to support another brands to try to push the best brands for your idea. We focus here on 2 things, healthy hairs, and second one, the way we treat hairs. And this is the reason we have this model here. And just I will make a little time because my hairdresser is coming up. It's, I think, in 5-10 minutes coming. Can you check it out for me? And this is very unique. It's very simple. It takes, for this hair, around 20 minutes or 10 minutes to do it. And you can charge money. We're talking about the results here. But the money you make, and especially when you go out, you can make at least for any kind of treatments around $20. Easy. Because people pay it. Also, it's very important, for example, you see the infomercials with these shampoos, they say when. I check it out, I have a kit for when last week, and I was worried about this good or not good. They have acetylic alcohol, and this is a wonderful guy, very handsome, I don't remember the name. He's from Beverly Hills too. And they say, oh, this is a wonderful, blah, blah, blah. It's marketing. Marketing makes money. But the most important part here, you can find a wonderful shampoo, and I can give you a list. I have 20 different kind of brands for different kind of needs, and they don't have a sulfate. And I will give it to you.
They don't have what?
Sulfate, sodium, laureth, SLS. You know, my accent. What do you say in English? Sulfate, sulfate? Sulfate. Sounds wonderful.
And just for reference, sodium
I like this way better.